It's situated. I spent most of the day scheduling my social media for my websites and stuff, and then trying to fucking get both my like creating two new Instagrams for my other two websites. And oh shit, exit. Stream is experiencing issues. Stream is experiencing minor issues. My stream is fine. Okay. Let's do this.
Reassure me, we aren't going to have to force that one, are we?
I don't think we're even capable of doing it. You're going to have to find a way to open it.
Why, of course. And what's inside?
Something to vanquish them with?
Perfect. So, how does it open?
We'll need several keys. I found a note from the architect who conceived the mechanism in Mortimer's secret study. We have to first gather 6 objects before we try anything.
Are your 6 objects the keys?
Exactly. We have the Clement III cross, the nails, the Gutenberg Bible, the exegesis of Judas, an armillary sphere, and all we need to match up the dates between the different calendars.
Okay, so my question is, because all of this is obviously about the crucifixion of Jesus. What does that have to do with anything?
An exegesis. Anything else?
Did you manage to vanquish the Medusa?
To open the chimney? Yes, absolutely.
So you've already come across it. It's the Bible of Judas that is exposed in the secret room behind the chimney.
Why do they call it an exegesis?
Because that's what it is, and not an apocryphal Bible, strictly speaking. It's the study of a text with a summary, not an actual Bible. Anyway, well done for the Gorgon. You did well. You didn't get tricked by the light bouncing back.
Thanks. Do you think I can take it safely?
We haven't got a choice, Louis. Without it, we won't be able to work out this cursed mechanism.
Here I am. Some nails. I saw those nails.
Some nails?
Boss man.
Don't ask me. I'm not the one who made the mechanism, you know.
Boss man.
When I arrived, there were already a few of them inserted, so I didn't have to worry about those. On the other hand, I remember seeing some in Mortimer's secret study, behind his nightmare.
In a golden cup? Yes. Yes, I saw them too.
Perfect. It will be easy for you to find them then. You need 3 of them.
Very well.
You remember what to do about the rollers. 1191 to enter, and 6466 to exit.
Of course.
1191 to enter, yes. For the nails. The cross, I don't remember.
Why a cross?
Well, I
Like that.
foggiest
Got your own
idea,
personalized command.
but it just
I
so
expect you to
happens
use it.
That's what you are going to
He
use
is a
to
flaw.
activate the mechanism.
He's a
I
flaw in
found
here.
the one Mortimer kept. It belonged to Cardinal Guibert, better known by the name of Pope Clement III.
Perfect. Where is it?
Unfortunately, I've lost
Okay,
it.
I have to find
When
the
I
cross.
lost my hand, I went dashing out, and it must have fallen from my pocket.
Remember, Mother. I'm certain you can remember.
Let me
How you doing
think.
tonight, boss man?
You were running.
I was bleeding to death.
You remember the pain.
I thought I was going to faint. Yes, I remember. I don't think it can be far, can it?
Would you have lost it outside?
No, I don't think so. It must be in the area. I don't remember going up with it.
Perfect. I'll search the crypt before leaving.
Okay, so the nails are in the room. I cannot complain. I actually started a rerun because I was like, I'm not feeling like streaming. And then my rerun wasn't working, so I was like, fuck it, I'll stream. Because I didn't feel like streaming yet. This is live, Marveler. It is live. It's live. Oh.
One last thing
What-
before you go. Be very careful. If you come across
And it wasn't even
anyone,
working.
they can all potentially be spies of Mortimer or Holm. Don't ever confide in anyone because a demon can slip inside them at any moment.
Wait, not all of them, though. Take Washington.
Especially
Especially
Washington.
Washington.
He's been conditioned by Mortimer for years. Look at them, for crying out loud. How do you explain their behavior otherwise? The most influential politicians in the Western world gather together without the least protection, without a single aid
How you
to
doing
assist
tonight,
them,
Marbler?
to participate in a conference during which the guests start dropping like flies. Me, Adams,
I cannot
Peru,
complain.
Hillsborough.
I'm
Look
out
at the
here
number of calamities
trying
that
to
have
step up
happened
my
over the past
game.
few days. And not one of them has asked to leave the island? Do you find that
I
normal?
don't find that normal.
You'll see. Go up to the manor to look for the keys, and I wager not one of them will speak to you about my being in Emily's room.
Do you think so?
Go on, you'll see. And come back with all the objects in one go. Time is against us. And remember, the code to get out of the secret office is 6646.
Bitch, you saying something different that's written on the screen. She just said 6646. The screen says 6466. Let me type that in the chat. She said 6646. And the screen said, what the fuck? I don't even remember what the fuck that 1191. How's everybody doing tonight? These motherfuckers out here got me questioning, and logic. Gotta watch this Halo stream, I feel you. Don't let me keep you.
What the hell is this?
Let me ask her again. Oh, damn, she's not gonna say it again. Alright. So I've got to search this area.
Let's see if I can work it out myself. It looks like a kind of control
That's where the
panel.
cross goes.
There's a cross-shaped slot there. I'd say you've got to place a claim on the third
Anytime,
cross in
Marvin.
it.
Alright, so
You ought to go, Louis. If someone finds us here, the situation might well become seriously
alright, I'm
complicated.
going. Well, first, some royal jelly. How many do I have? I have 5.
Royal jelly.
Yeah, it fills up my what is this? Collector's coins. It fills up my it gives me 2 more
So what's this game about?
I am Louis de Richer. This is my mother, Sarah. I actually started the game where I got a letter and they told me that she was missing on this private island by this dude. Shut up, Marveler. And so I came to look for her. And as soon as I got here, there was a whole bunch of other bullshit going on. Turns out, okay, so we're part of a secret order. She's the leader of the order. I'm her protege and her son. The people on the island, Lord Mortimer is the owner of the island, and he is the person who gathers all the world leaders, Napoleon Bonaparte, George Washington, fucking Cardinal Piaggi, Duke Godoy, like all these other people, and they actually like orchestrate everything that's going on in the world. Like,
Okay.
so, like everything. Like the last thing that he was trying to orchestrate was America buying getting Louisiana.
I was gonna say Louis.
In this, hey man, this is the time period too, because we're both French. Anyway, so bitch got killed. I was supposed to find out who killed her. I still don't know who killed her. My mother got her hand cut off. She was searching for somebody. I just found my mother after all this time in the game looking for her. I just found her, and she tells me that the top 2 people, Mortimer and his buddy Holmes, they have demons inside of them, and that's the reason why Mortimer is hundreds of years old and shit like that. And now I am supposed to get these 5 things that all have to do with the crucifixion and cross, so I can open this puzzle so that I can either like hopefully find something that will kill them with it.
Mm.
Okay, now where was I? Oh yeah, looking for shit. Collector's coins, and more collector's coins. And I don't know what the collector's coins do. Devil's Thorn.
Famous cross of Claymont the
Okay, I
Third.
have the cross.
And one key found.
More collector's coins. So now I'm in episode 3 or 4, I think. There are 5 episodes to the game, and every choice I make changes the outcomes of everything. So now I gotta go up, and I've never gotten this far, so I literally don't know anything that's gonna happen. And the puzzles are really tricky. I actually cheated on YouTube for quite a few of them. But not because I couldn't figure it out, but because I was too lazy to try. Now I gotta go back in the house and find this other shit. And the diamond is down at the bottom left-hand corner of my screen when the screen comes back. Those are the things that I use to, because you have skills and talents and traits. It's like, it's kind of like an RPG in that way. No, I don't want to sit down and look at nothing. Get up. Alright, so let me look at the notes. I have to go to his office, his secret office, to get the nails. In here, I think, is where I go to get the Bible.
Right. Let's see if the statues are in place yet.
Medusa. Oh, wait. I won't unlock it just yet. As a matter of fact, I will.
Devil's Thorn.
I don't want no Devil's
Keep it.
Thorn. It's that bullshit. Alright, so the shield.
Are there any black people in this game?
There are no black people. They even talked about slavery, and all that. Yeah. I think, okay, so he's light. I think he's supposed to...
Talk about Django.
That statue is not positioned correctly.
swivel the statue around towards the shield. There we go.
Open sesame.
Alright, now I gotta grab the Bible. Or the exegesis of Judas.
So that's the exegesis of Judas. I hope Mortimer doesn't read it very often. Otherwise, he's going to notice that someone's stolen it. But that's just too bad. I need it.
I don't know what an armillary sphere is. I think this is the sword of Joan of Arc. This is Pandora's box. Something's missing from here, but I don't remember what. This is Caesar's crown. I'm probably gonna get caught walking up out of here.
Right. I've got what I need. Now let's not waste any more time.
Alright, I did not get caught. So then, let me get up out of here and go up to his office to get. Wait, there's a Bible I'm still missing? I'm supposed to get everything in one go. I don't remember where the Bible is, and I don't remember. Oh, it's a first edition Gutenberg Bible, and it is in one of the rooms, I believe.
There's the alchemical symbol of the earth on the lid.
I have the key for the first lock, and Carmelite water. Mysterious notes. Alright, I need one more of each. I was looking at one of the fucking walkthroughs and it was like, you should be at level 13 at this point. I'm like, I'm at level 9. Alright, so let's go this way. I don't remember where the Bible is, but I know it's in one of the rooms. I know the nails are in his secret study. I have the cross and I have the exegesis. I don't know what his a fucking armillary sphere is. This is the room where the bitch got fucking murdered. Which way did I just come from? Did I come from here? No, I went this way. No, I did not. I went this way. Okay, well, I'll go this way. This is
Monsieur Johann van Vulner.
Vulner's room. I don't think the Bible's in here. Wait, I think the Bible's in my room. No. I don't know where everybody is. It's very interesting that nobody's inside their rooms or downstairs. They haven't left. It's not in here.
Ah, Louis. Glad you're here.
Blasted. He's gonna talk about my mother.
Come and see what I've found. There are pieces of paper in the ashes of the chimney. Someone's been burning something here.
Incredible. He doesn't seem to want to speak to me about what happened between
Oh,
my mother
thank you,
and the
Marveler.
Hillbrow sisters. Show me a little.
Look, it's possible to distinguish.
So
two
George
different
Washington, who
writing
told me
styles.
that my mother was in the room with Emily,
The rest
isn't
of the
even talking about the
correspondence
fact that
between my
he's...
mother and Emma.
Someone tried to burn an exchange of messages. I'm certain. There must be more.
Shit. What on earth is he doing?
Manipulation or diversion, actually. He's immune to manipulation. Let's go with diversion.
I see. I know what it's about.
Do you know who was doing their communicating in this room?
Yes, but of course we must keep it to ourselves because it is still a sensitive matter. Volner and Elizabeth had an affair. Volner hinted that he'd found a way to remain discreet about it. I admit it is ingenious.
Well, I would never have guessed.
Delighted
told
to
one
have helped,
truth
but
and one
I
lie.
still have to find my mother.
Of course. We shall see each other later in that case.
You don't want to talk about my mom?
I wasted enough time. The Bible.
Dante's Paradise.
Raise your head and be reassured, for what comes up here from the mortal world must ripen in our rays.
It's very interesting that he doesn't want to talk about my mom.
Chest with the occult symbol representing air.
Oh. I'll do it. Golden elixir. Okay, I got
Bible's
it.
still there.
Marveler, what you been up to? Alright, so I've got the Bible. Now I just need the nails. And I know exactly where those ones are. I'd like to know why he won't talk to me about the fact that he saw my mom.
Hey, look, there.
No, I don't see anything.
Come, Louis, look. Someone's clearly drawn a 4 in the dust. I have a clue.
He's going to be disappointed when he sees the Bible's disappeared.
Oh, he's going through the clear clues I already found. So now I gotta go upstairs to the secret lab. Hope everybody is doing fine. As you can see, I got my my giveaway goals of what needs to happen before I can get. I'm gonna be doing my first giveaway. I'm so excited. Shout out to Amazing for giving me the idea. I stole it from y'all. Oh wait, you still here?
Yay.
Boss man. If you don't know who Amazing is, he also has his own Why am I walking so slowly? Ain't this about it?
I'm looking at it right now.
He also has his own personalized command in the chat. And a secondary command.
I have a what in the chat?
Yes, sir. When you come in my chat, it is !Amazing31. Or alternatively, !Dick Butter.
Well, stop playing.
Dick Butter.
It's all lowercase?
Does it matter?
I don't know.
I don't think it matters.
This time, it'll be a lot quicker.
What happened?
If I remember rightly, the code
Wow.
is 119.
Wow.
You're welcome.
I hate you.
Oh, good times.
Fucking troll. You see this shit? You see this shit, right? Yeah, my moderator does me. I'm gonna troll extra hard. Now.
What? What are you are the master troll. Where am I supposed to get an armillary sphere? I don't even know what an armillary sphere is. And I'm absolutely not going to ask anybody in the chat to Google where I get an armillary sphere. Boss man. What the fuck am I here for? Oh, the nails.
There. Those are the nails I was looking for.
Why does it say analyze the nails? I mean, I am.
I noticed they were old and rusty, but I hadn't noticed these traces of... Could that be blood? Is it really the relic of the Holy Cross? I can hardly believe it.
Exclamation mark. Dick butter.
Yo, stop it! What the fuck? What the fuck? Don't forget you. Yeah, I gotta go back and flip it. No, I found it last night. And I flipped it.
Did you?
Chest with the motif representing
Yeah.
alchemy.
I'm gonna make a
All
flip
right.
of the origin. We don't even call this dude his name no more. We just call him that all the time.
I need some fucking golden elixir.
It's locked.
He said, "Paul."
Okay, so what was the code that I wrote? 6646 or 6466?
Thank God I haven't seen any.
All right,
wolves.
come on. Let's get
Okay,
out of here.
6.
6466, if I remember correctly.
I'm trying to figure out why I have been allowed to roam around. I ain't seen nobody but George Washington. Where the fuck is all the people at? I know Duke Godoy. I could have sworn I saw his dead ass body when I was leaving the scene of Emily's dead ass sister's body. Alright. Now I gotta figure out where to find Sarah's note. An armillary sphere. What? Who got Google? I need somebody to Google this for me.
What you stuck?
Yeah, I need to figure out what an armillary sphere is.
Where is my phone?
This what I'll be talking about.
It's downstairs, ain't it?
Jacques Peru.
Sorry, sir, but Mr. Peru is not seeing visitors at the moment. He's resting and is to see
He's
no
probably
one.
dead.
Good luck.
Everybody just dying left and right.
Everybody.
An armillary sphere. I need more golden elixir. I mean, some more royal jelly.
I think I might start playing Escape from Tarkov.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you watching
Since
Twitch
I'm
on?
getting better. Since I'm getting
What are you
Huh?
watching Twitch on?
a laptop.
Hey, can you Google the council armillary sphere
Don't make me do stuff.
or Bing or GoDaddy or Yahoo or AOL, MSN?
Armillary.
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 Dear E.
A letter from William Pitt the Younger addressed to Emily. He's the present Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Emily has indeed some powerful backers. Madam, thank you for consoling.
It's in Von Wollner's room. I just came from Von Wollner. Von. Vaughn.
He found it.
He said it's in Von Warner's room,
Duke Manuel Godoy.
but he also didn't say where. And that was the first place I was at when I came upstairs.
Yeah, it says. Yeah. He gave you the right information. Let me look up and see exactly what is in the video.
Look at how my dude runs. Just a light jog everywhere. Sprint, motherfucker. We ain't got time for this.
Hey, look, he's not athletically.
He's
sound,
not.
Tommy.
A little bitty body ass.
Can I get a picture? Okay. Picture, with the letter, blah blah blah. Check out.
Monsieur Johann van Vulner.
What the fuck?
Look, I'm finna go in here, and if I don't see this motherfucker on the desk, I'ma shut it. I'ma stab. I'ma burn.
What's the name of the mission you're doing?
There's a picture hanging above a desk. Boss man found it. He said it's on a desk in Von Wolner's room, and I'm walking into Von Wolner's room right now. Bet you this motherfucker's here. Here's the desk.
A table of alchemical symbols. Someone circled the zinc symbol.
Yeah, he's right.
Well, there must be a secondary desk.
That's not a desk.
It's the only.
The alchemist is an old man.
You passed it.
You mean the desk
It says you passed it.
that I was already at?
A table of alchemical symbols.
On your right when you first walk in. But but motherfucker, this is to the left.
An armillary sphere.
I got it.
Perfect. That will save
Marvelous.
us some time. I only hope that he isn't going to realize it right away.
I got it. Thank you, guys. Now watch. As soon as I walk out this... Okay. They're not going to let me get back there without a problem. I know it. And then I haven't put any points into agility, so if anything pop off, I'm a dead man. $400? You probably should have inboxed me that before you answered the question. Cause you ain't getting shit. Look, I'll give you $400. It's in my other pants. You'll have to wait for that.
You serious right now?
I got it. Here we go. Now I just gotta get back over here. That's not it. Is it this way? And it is. Now, how did they let me go through all this without having a problem? That's my question. What's gonna happen? But technically, I wouldn't have been able to find some of the stuff back to Halo 5 Marveler. Halo 5, really? I'm not going to talk about Halo or how disappointed I was when I first played it like 15 years ago. Here's my mom's. Bitch.
So, good. You've managed to gather all the keys.
Yes, that's right. I have everything. What should I start with?
Place the Clement III cross on the console. Then you have to put the nails on the disc of the door.
Where to put the nails?
What hole should I put the nails in?
Well, I can't really advise you there, because I haven't exactly made the best choices myself. All I can say is that you have to insert 1 to choose a town, 1 to choose a chapter, and 1 to choose a verse. Those are Roman numerals on the disc.
Okay.
What theme did you start with?
As the fresco shows the birth of Christ, I placed one nail in Bethlehem, one in chapter 2, and one in verse 6. The iris opened a little. I thought it was normal. Behind the aperture of the iris, there is a duct in which I put my hand. I felt something like a valve at the bottom. I thought by turning it the door would open, or the iris would open completely, or something else would happen. Instead, I felt something like an axe cut off my hand. I really thought it was the end of me.
What did you do then?
Well, although I had made some unfortunate choices, I was lucky in that Mortimer was well stocked with drugs.
He do have
I
lots of
raided his
drugs.
supplies of medicine.
All right, so
All right.
if
my turn.
I do this
Go ahead.
wrong,
Impress
I'll
me.
lose a fucking
I'll
hand.
shut up and let you concentrate.
The cycle of the moons has nothing to do with what I'm doing.
Okay. Cycle of the Moons doesn't have anything to do with what I'm doing right now. Put the cross in. And then I have to put the nails in.
This exegesis contains comments from Judas on the different Gospels. It only contains certain chapters and verses, and the chapters are indicated by Roman numerals. The lexicon refers to different chapters and verses from the exegesis of Judas.
Alright, themes. Let's try what's the next one? Miracles, birth, Trinity, resurrection. Let's go for resurrection.
Chapter 24, verse 3. Jesus rose from the dead on the 14th of Nisan, 3793 in Nazareth. He appeared with a halo above his head.
Hey, I don't want to lose a hand.
Chapter 24, verse
Like, I'm not
3.
trying to
Jesus
get
rose
nobody
from the
to
dead
cheat for me.
on the
But if
14th of Nisan,
you happen to just find out what
3793
theme it
in
is,
Nazareth.
I could figure
He
out the
appeared
rest.
with a halo above his head.
Let's look at this. Okay, so it's depicting the birth of Christ. Analyze the fresco.
The fresco clearly shows the birth of Christ.
Louis, I can assure you that that is not the solution.
It might be
to
the
this
rebirth,
enigma.
the resurrection.
This fresco's only purpose is to mislead. I know that now. Please, focus on another theme about Christ.
We'll have to trust her. You could see that the paint has come off in parts. Difficult to see what was there, but I can distinguish the letters N-R-I. Nothing more.
NRI. What? Wait. What was the... I was reading in the theme about the resurrection. And they said Nazareth, right? NRI. Was there something about...
Chapter 24, verse 3. Jesus rose from the dead on the 14th of Nisan, 3793 in Nazareth. He appeared with a halo above his head. Chapter 24, verse 3. But when they entered, they did not find the body of the Lord Jesus. While they were wondering about this, suddenly, two men in clothes...
Yeah, he found his mom,
gleamed like
Comcast.
lightning
And
stood
now,
beside
and
him.
we found out
In their
that
fright,
people are
the women
demons,
bowed down
and
with their faces to the
we're trying to
ground.
figure out...
But the men said to them, "Why do you look for the living among the dead? He is not here. He has risen. Remember how he told you while he was still with you in Galilee."
So... Now let's go to Nazareth.
Chapter 24, verse 3. Jesus rose from the dead on the 14th of Nisan, 3793 in Nazareth.
Okay,
He appeared with a
I don't
halo
want you
above
to
his
cheat
head.
for me. Just tell me if I'm right. Is the theme resurrection, the chapter 24, and the verse 3?
Sound like cheating.
No, because there's so many other
Chapter
options.
24.
There's so many other options.
Jesus rose from the dead on the 14th of Nisan, 3793, in Nazareth. He appeared with a halo above his head.
Why am I
Chapter
reading it
24,
again? I meant to leave.
Verse 3. Jesus
I don't
rose
want to
from the
lose
dead
my hand,
on the
guys.
14th of Nisan,
And my phone is on the other side of the
3793,
room, or I'd
in
look it up
Nazareth.
myself.
He appeared with a halo above his head.
You know what you could do? Amazing.
What do you mean you lose your hand?
You see how my mother has a missing hand?
Yeah.
It's because she chose the wrong thing, put her hand in a circle, and it cut her hand off.
She only got 2 chances to be wrong.
Exactly.
After that, what they come cut off then?
Well, I'm assuming that you lose the game.
What
That's
theme
wild.
did you start with?
As the fresco
Oh,
shows the
this-
birth of Christ, I placed 1 nail in Bethlehem, 1 in chapter 2, and 1 in verse 6. The iris opened a little. I thought
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
let me get the
normal.
answer.
Did you look it
Behind
up?
the aperture
I thought
of
you was
the
looking it up
iris,
for me.
There is a duct in which I put my hand. I felt something like a valve at the bottom. I thought by turning it the door would
looking it
open.
up?
You!
Or the iris would
You
open
with the-
completely.
Oh, I
or
ain't looking
something
at
This
else.
is motherfucking bullshit. I'm waiting for him to
I
tell
felt
me something.
like an axe cut off my
Oh, my
hand.
bad. I was
I really thought it
what am I
was
looking
the
at?
end for me.
You're looking up
What
guess
did you
the
do then?
theme.
Well, although I
Then
had made some
insert nails in
unfortunate
the door.
choices, I was lucky in that Mortimer was well stocked with drugs.
I think
I
the
rated
theme
his
is
supplies of
resurrection.
medicine.
I think that the chapter is 24. And I think that the verse is 3. And now I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? Fuck.
So that's a, what am I looking up again?
Guess the theme, then insert the nails in the door.
Just the thing?
Yes. The game glitched. I have to restart. Are you serious? Is it? Oh, come on.
I thought they were about to cut your hands off. Let me see.
What hole should I put the nails in?
Well, I can't really advise you there because I haven't exactly made the best choices myself. All I can say is that you have to insert 1 to choose a town, 1 to choose a chapter, and 1 to choose a verse. Those are Roman numerals on the disc.
Please.
Insert nails.
Yeah, wait, I know that you have to insert nails. I think the game is broken. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Whew. I'm standing in a pool of my mother's blood.
So what else you gotta do?
I need to know if the theme is resurrection.
Oh, the thing's resurrection, huh?
Abogash, Jordan.
Cross is stuck in the mechanism. I can't do anything.
Okay, he went to the thing, John hit Galactha, or Galcatha, in the circle.
There is no,
Did you go to hit? Hold up, did you insert the nails? Didn't
no, I told you. I need to, I'm still trying to find a theme. You can't insert the nails until you get a theme.
Oh! man. So I'll play that shit.
I just need to know, is it resurrection?
Chapter 2.
This is what my mother
verse
chose.
6. Jesus was born of Mary and Joseph on the 22nd of Taveth at midnight, 3762, in the village of Bethlehem. It looks like there are 3 types of inscriptions. There are 3 styles of writing, and I've got 3 nails. There must be a link. I must surely put in 1 nail per category.
Yes.
Clearly, we have names of towns, Arabian numerals, and Roman
How are we
numerals.
supposed to hit that shit yet?
I need to. I can't do it yet until I get the theme.
Cause he didn't. They didn't play a theme. Right?
Yes, it tells me insert the nails,
Mhm.
and
And once he
in order for
once he inserted the nails, he walked up to the shit and opened. Hold on.
yeah, no, the thing is you can only insert the nails in a certain spot. In order to do that, you have to have the right theme to figure out where to insert the nails.
Let me see.
I think it's
I'll find a
resurrection.
different video. Hold on.
There's 8 themes. I think it's resurrection. I just need you to tell me if I'm right or wrong.
Chapter 3, verse 18. Words
picked
truly
crucifix-
pronounced.
Oh,
in
which one you got? Okay, so stay right there.
You said what?
What are your choices?
Baptism, crucifixion, supper, judgment, miracles, birth, Trinity, and resurrection.
Oh,
Chapter
you
19,
going too fast.
verse 17. Jesus was crucified on the 8th of Nisan, 3793, in a place near Jerusalem. The Romans put a crown of thorns on his head.
Okay, he picked crucifixion was the first choice.
Oh, that's all I need to know. I actually didn't even want you to tell me that. I just wanted you to tell me if resurrection was right or wrong.
That's my answer. So I'm done.
Chapter 19.
Chad, help us
1917.
out. I'm confused.
Jesus was crucified on the 8th of Nisan, 3793, in a place near
Go
Jerusalem.
lose your hands.
The Romans put a crown of thorns on his head.
1917. And a place near Jerusalem. What?
Chapter 3, verse 18. Words truly pronounced in Abagash.
Because they said near.
It's just.
Chapter 1, verse 9.
He was born in Bethlehem.
Jesus was baptized by John
but-
Jordan on the 9th of Hesvan, 3852.
But, okay, so themes, crucifixion.
Chapter 19, verse 17. Jesus was crucified on the 8th of Nisan, 3793, in a place near Jerusalem. The Romans put a crown of thorns on his head. Chapter 19, verse 17. And he, bearing his cross, went forth into a place called the place of a skull, which is called in the Hebrew Golgotha,
Golgotha.
where they crucified him, and 2 others with him, on either side, and Jesus in the midst.
So, Golgotha. Crucifixion. Golgotha. What about these towns? Analyze the whole door.
It looks like there are 3 types of inscriptions. These towns have one thing in common.
I get that.
They're all related to the life and death of Jesus. For example, Jordan is the place of the baptism of Christ.
Analyze the fresco.
If Mortimer deliberately set a trap by showing the birth of Christ, then maybe the solution is the contrary. The death of Christ in that case?
Okay.
Yes, it's definitely a representation of the birth of Christ, but some of the details have flaked away. I can't see any other clues. One thing is for sure, this enigma deals with the life of Jesus, like my mother said. You could see that the pain is...
Is NRI a Roman numeral for
Difficult to
something?
see what was there, but I can distinguish the letters N, R,
Don't tell the
I.
chat.
Nothing more.
Understand the acronym NRI. Both will cause me too.
Why, of course. They're part of the initials INRI that you can find on the cross of Jesus at his crucifixion.
Never heard of NRI as a numeral.
Okay. Insert the nails. Was it Golgotha? Hold on. I think it was Golgotha is the name of the place with the skull. Towns. Go back. Themes, crucifixion.
Chapter 19, verse 17. Jesus was crucified on the 8th of Nisan,
Place near Jerusalem.
793, in a place near Jerusalem. The Romans put a crown of thorns on his head. Chapter 19, verse 17. And he, bearing his
Golgotha.
cross, went forth into a place called the place of a skull,
Was it
which
1917?
is called in the Hebrew Golgotha,
Golgotha.
where they crucified him, and 2 others with him, on either side.
Golgotha is the
and
name of the
Jesus
town.
in the midst. Chapter 19,
1917.
verse 17. Jesus was crucified on the 8th of Nisan, 3793, in a place near Jerusalem. The Romans put a crown of thorns on his head.
Golgotha. It's that bullshit. Alright, now I think I'm ready to place the nails. Insert the nails. One at Golgotha. One at 19. Which is... That's 16. At 24. 2. 19. And 17. Okay.
It works.
Well done, Louis. I hadn't seen those other wheels. Try connecting the theme to see if it goes all the way.
Analyze the inside looks.
There must surely be a connection between the wheels.
Analyze the wheels of the icon.
There are different icons on this wheel, but it looks like some of them can't be connected to the other wheels. Now, given the difference between the number of icons and the number of towns, I think that only one path connects all the wheels with one another. Let's try to connect the theme I've chosen with the rest. This wheel contains several symbols made up of 1 or 2 figures and 1 letter. the highest figure does not exceed 31, and each letter corresponds to a month of the year. A for April,
Nihan.
and M for March. I think these symbols must represent a specific date. This wheel represents the different moons. In the occult sciences, we represent the full moon by an X. As for the dark moon, called the new moon, in cults, it's often associated with something harmful. Look at this. There are notches between each of the wheels. So, I have to link the name of the town from the theme I've chosen to an icon, then to a date, and finally, the date to the moon.
Turn the wheels of the icons. Analyze the wheels. Turn the wheels of the dates. What are the icons? So there's a crown, a dove, whatever that is, a candle, that might be water. I don't know if that's an Easter egg. I don't know what the fuck.
Mother, what do you think?
As I told you, I didn't get that far. Nevertheless, these icons do represent moments in the life of
You
Christ.
gotta pay attention.
I think I can make out each one of the icons apart from the one covered in blood. Going clockwise from the one I just mentioned, we have the halo that
This
represents
shit
the
do look hard as
resurrection.
hell.
The waves represent the baptism of Jesus. It's more difficult to identify the next one. Maybe a crib, and in that case it's surely linked to the birth of Christ. The red herring that my mother followed. Then, the symbol represents the crown of thorns that Jesus wore during his crucifixion. The dove also represents the baptism. Certainly another red herring. Then
Atomic
comes the symbol of the
warfare.
Trinity.
It is hard as fuck.
And finally,
I had good holidays and a
stand
good
for the
birthday.
Last Supper.
Okay, so let me listen to that again.
I think I can make out each one of the
The cross
icons
represents the
apart from
crucifixion.
one covered in blood. Going clockwise from the one I just mentioned, we have the halo that represents the resurrection. The waves represent the baptism of Jesus. It's more difficult to identify the next one. Maybe a crib, and in that case it's surely linked to the birth of Christ. The red herring that my mother followed. Then, the symbol represents the crown of thorns that Jesus wore during his crucifixion.
Okay.
The dove also represents the baptism. Certainly another red herring. Then comes the symbol of the Trinity. And finally, the candle that must stand for the Last
How was your
Supper.
holidays, Atomic Warfare? Alright, so go back to the main menu and leave, and I think I can turn them individually. Turn the wheels of the icon. Alright, I think that's it. Analyze the inside wheels. Now I'm looking for a date. 26M, 1A, 3J, 8A, 6M. Eight A, 6M, 17F. I don't know. 29S, 26M, 1A, 3 something. Let me look at these notes. Oh, on the back of the message is written correspondence of dates. 14th of Nisan equals 1 April 33. Wait, what day was he crucified? Themes, crucifixion.
Chapter 19, verse 17.
Oh, thank you, Atomic.
Jesus was crucified on the 8th of Nisan, 3793, in a place near Jerusalem. The Romans put a crown of thorns on his
8th
head.
of Nisan. 8th of Nisan is 8th of April, 8 April 29. 6 Rajab 611. 8 April 29. Turn the wheels of the date. 8 April. Okay, I think it's that. And now I need to look at the moons.
The totally black moon corresponds to the new moon. So, going clockwise, we have the waning crescent, the last quarter, the waning gibbous, the full moon, the waxing gibbous, the first quarter, and lastly, the waxing crescent. In the occult sciences, we represent the full moon by an X. As for the dark moon, called the new moon, in cults, it's often associated with something harmful. In the occult sciences, we represent the full moon by an X. As for the dark moon, called the new moon, in cults,
Atomic Warfare with the bitty bitties.
harmful.
Appreciate you. I'm out here trying to, Marveler, I'm out here trying to figure out this damn puzzle. Alright, so I have to figure out what moon. What about this? Study the sphere.
During new moon, the moon is entirely in the shadow. Then, the shadow moves from west to east, meaning left to right, and goes through the following states: waxing crescents, first quarter, waxing gibbous,
Puzzles suck.
full moon, waning gibbous, last quarter, waning crescent, and the cycle starts over with the full shadowed new moon. The moon shadow moves from west to east.
That's not helpful. What was the next dates? 6th of Rajab,
6th of Rajab.
waxing crescent.
611. Waxing crescent.
Go back, leave. Waxing crescent. Let me make sure that it's the 6th of Rajab.
Chapter 19, verse 17. Jesus was crucified on the 8th of Nisan, 3793, in a place near Jerusalem.
6th of
The
Rajab.
Romans put a crown of thorns on his
Did
head.
he say waxing crescent? Sixth of Rajab.
The moon shadow moves from west to east.
6th of Rajab.
6th of Rajab. 611.
Waxing crescent moon. So now I gotta figure out which one is the waxing crescent moon and turn it. Simple. Alright, analyze the inside wheels, moons.
The totally black moon corresponds to the new moon. So, going clockwise, we have the waning crescent, the last quarter, the waning gibbous, the full moon, the waxing gibbous, the first quarter, and lastly, the waxing crescent.
Waxing crescent. Go back to main menu. I think I got it. Wish me luck, y'all.
I can feel the lever at the bottom.
Good luck. I lost my hand, y'all. I lost my fucking hand.
I sense that Mr. Peru is about to surprise us too.
I believed in him. I followed him to the best of my ability.
He tried to commit suicide.
Defended his
No,
decisions,
Comcast. Arms are gone.
and
I mean, hands are gone. No, Atomic, just his hand.
Now that I've told you everything, you want to take my place, do you? No.
She was murdered.
I am Emily. You are wasting your time. Louis knows very well how to tell us apart.
Someone had the bang coming from the Duchess's room, and she isn't answering.
Louis, you really must learn to conceal your weaknesses better, if you don't want your foes to use them against you.
Our desire is to steer the destiny of
Oh,
our respective countries
Atomic
for the
Warfare.
good of all,
Appreciate it.
and to no longer
All that fucking work I did to not lose my fucking hand.
That is the natural order of things.
Y'all could have
Fredericia.
fucking Googled it for me.
There have always been men who govern others.
I blame y'all.
That is simply the way it is.
History forgets them with a disconcerting facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents.
Filthy swine! I'm going to open this damn door and skin you alive!
Not funny, boss man.
You're not going to get the better of us!
Mother?
Louis, you've come around. How do you feel?
It hurts. Mother? I can't feel my arm.
Louis, I had to cauterize it with what I could find.
Where's my arm?
We'll get through this, Louis. Don't worry. I think I found a solution. You'll see.
We gotta leave. No, don't put your arm in there.
Louis, we can't leave without it. It's our last chance. I need to see this through to the end. I must do it. done it, Louis. Look.
Stubborn as a mule.
Come on, up you get. I'll help you. Easy does it. You've lost a lot of blood.
And now what?
Let's take what we came for.
Wait. I've got to know what I did wrong.
That is one fearsome mechanism. In fact, if I hadn't watched you beforehand, I would never have found the right combination.
Tell me, where did I go wrong? Damn. I was sure I'd figured out how the lock worked.
Of course, Louis. But you still had to choose the right theme from the start.
I did choose the...
It was the crucifixion.
I did.
I matched its symbol, the crown of thorns, to the place where Christ was nailed to the cross.
Don't be laughing at me, boss man.
Golgotha.
I'm one arm out
Then
this
I had to
motherfucker.
link the crown of thorns to the date of the crucifixion, according to the
I did that too.
But I failed to understand the first time. With that theme in mind, I chose 26M, which represents the 26th of March.
How?
To conclude, I had to use the armillary sphere
Inevitable.
to find the moon corresponding to the day of the crucifixion, which turned out to be in the first quarter. All that was left to do was to link all those elements on the same axis.
So I was wrong about a bunch of shit. I just don't even understand. I don't understand why it was the 26th of March. I don't know why it was the full new moon. Yeah, no, if I'm gonna restart, I'm gonna restart from the beginning. And
But where are we?
I don't know, but we better not hang around. Be careful, Mother. As if me saying that will make any difference. Knowing Mortimer, I wouldn't be surprised if he rigged his crypt with traps.
So you think the door is not enough?
Do you want to wager your other hand?
You've got a point there. We have to find that weapon.
so I lost my arm.
What do you know about the Holy Lance, Louis?
The what?
The Lance of Longinus the
The one that
Centurion.
stabbed Christ in the fucking side?
Oh, that? That's what we come to find? The lance that a centurion stuck in the side of Christ at his crucifixion?
That's it.
Seriously? You don't really believe that fable, do you?
Every fable is founded on true events. I'm not saying that everything adds up, but imagine if it really did exist.
Very well. Now what?
Well, now you know what you need to find.
Pardon?
I have to get to the wharf to prepare our departure. Let's get off this cursed island as quickly as we can. We shall come back when we are ready and armed.
But hang on.
Louis, let's first get to safety. We shall come back when we have the upper hand.
So she would...
You take care of getting the lance. It's imperative. I'll take care of preparing our
Oh,
departure.
they did Inevitable?
Hang
but
on.
you could...
At least tell me everything you know about this lance.
But I have never seen it. There's nothing else I can say, Louis. Well, you can always go snooping around Mortimer's study. I remember seeing paintings of Longinus there.
Hang on a second.
What's the matter?
Why did you shoot Emily's sister?
We know why.
Do you really think now is the right time for this?
I want to know, Mother. Why did you betray her?
Listen, Louis, I don't think you've really understood my interest in the Al-Azif. It's not just simple curiosity about some old relic.
You tried to kill her.
And I had no choice, for crying out loud. It must not fall into the hands of the demons, or we are all doomed, don't you see? Listen, I don't know exactly what it contains, but I prefer to be one step ahead. If they want it, there must be a reason.
Bullshit, man.
And even if I don't know what it is, I want to stop them for safety's sake, no matter what.
Nothing will stop you if I understand correctly.
Enough, Louis. If you could see the extent of their power as I do, then you would understand what I'm saying.
All right, we'll do it your way.
One more thing. If they find you in possession of the lance, they won't let you
We're
get
just
away
out here
with it.
one-handed.
Choose only one and hide it under your jacket so you don't get caught with it. Then run and meet me on the wharf.
And if I get caught?
If they catch you in possession of the lance, we're all doomed. Do you understand?
Perfect.
Choose only one?
And go talk to Piaget.
How does she know there's
He's
more than
the
one?
Who probably knows the most about this.
Talk to Piaget, but you just told me not to motherfucking tell nobody nothing, because I can't trust him. Alright, did you just come from here? Did we both just come from here? The fuck? Guess we did. Alright. Okay. So let's take it clockwise. Examine.
I can see that this lance has a so-called leaf shape. It is made entirely of iron. I can see that the tip is engraved with the symbol of the sun.
And leave it.
I can see that this lance has the characteristic shape of a spear. It is made of iron, and its tip is engraved with a cross.
And leave it.
A fragment of amber. This sarcophagus is engraved with the name of Clemens III. Good God! The one whose cross allowed me to enter. That was the Pope from the Middle Ages who inspired the Third Crusade. He gave the Roman people the power to elect their magistrates. This sarcophagus is beautifully made, but ancient. The stone is marked by the passage of time, but it's really well preserved.
Bruh has to be a demon. You know how I know he's a demon? Because he got a Batman lair. And only demons have Batman lairs underneath their houses. The fuck? Can link Twitch to the Xbox as well without a capture card? That's crazy because I didn't have a capture card when I started streaming, and that was only a couple months ago.
This one has no name. I wonder who it was for.
You just download Twitch directly from your Xbox. Alright, so I didn't go that way. Okay. Devil's Thorn. I need royal jellies.
Flavius Aetius. I remember. He was the Roman general who defeated Attila and his hordes in the terrible battle of the Catalonian plains. Flavius Aetius, the one they call the last of the Romans. He was assassinated by his own emperor, who was jealous of all his victims.
But you can download it. You can download them and upload any video to Twitch. Another spare. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Examine.
This lance has got a blade in the shape of a spear. Its blade is in iron or steel, I think. I can make out a rising sun engraved on the tip.
And leave it. Is that right?
The sarcophagus has been ravaged by time. It's sort of ageless, I guess. It's entirely sculpted. These symbols, these grooves, cuneiform script. This is humanity's oldest alphabet, the language of Babel. Sadly, no one today even knows how to decipher it.
Sub
There's also
request?
some text engraved beneath in ancient Greek. Sargon.
What are you talking about? Sir. Okay, royal jelly. I needed that. I don't know what you're talking about, Atomic.
This lance has a particular spear shape. It is coated in gold. You can distinguish the symbol of the fish engraved on the tip, barely noticeable.
And leave it. So now I gotta go and check out the painting in somebody's room or in the office. I don't be singing. I don't know what you're talking about. When have you ever heard me singing, sir? Never. Atomic Warfare, I don't know what. Not from your Xbox, you would have to do it from, oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, you can't do it from your Xbox. You'd have to do it from your PC. Did I already look at that? The fuck? Yeah, I already looked at all this. Did I?
The sarcophagus of Lord
I
Mortimer.
knew he was a demon.
It's the only sarcophagus in this crypt which appears to bear the Mortimer family name. What ancestor can it be? There's no inscription. Let's see what we can find here.
I can't open it. I need agility level. And I do not have 6 agilities. Actually, fuck it.
Ha! Great. Now let's see what's inside.
I did get some royal jelly. I got 2 royal jellies. Alright. And an amber fragment. So that means that I did not look at these over here. Birthday biddies! Appreciate it, man. You know, I turned 39 on the 28th of December because I'm awesome. And now I'm a grown-up. So I'm not with all that bullshit no more. Oh, is this another Please Let It Be a Royal Jelly? It is. And here's another sphere. Spear.
I can see that this lance has a so-called leaf shape. It is clearly made of iron, and I can make out a sun engraved on the tip.
Alright, so all of this is going to help me when I go and check out the painting and talk to Piaggi.
This lance has a leaf shape. It is copper rimmed. The symbol of the Christian fish is engraved on the tip. I can see this lance has a spear shape, it is copper rimmed, and it has been engraved with the symbol of the Christian fish on the tip.
Alright. And one more.
I can see that this lance has the shape of a boar spear. The blade is partially coated in copper, and I can just make out the symbol of
happened
the
to your
Eye of
hand?
Ra engraved on the tip.
You know what happened to my motherfucking hand, Amazing.
Oh my god, you lost it.
You know,
How you lose your hand?
everything was wrong.
I could give you answers.
You refused to give me answers. Remember, you was like, "I'm not
No,
finna tell you
no,
nothing
you
ever
said-
again."
Yeah, because you said I didn't need to know that. I just wanted to know if it wasn't so and so.
Yeah, but then you could have helped me still. You could have saved
Lose
me.
your hand, all right?
You could have saved me from having a missing hand. I lost my hand because of you.
Stumpy.
I was fucked up. You did this to me. You did this.
You wasn't paying attention to the clues. You did to yourself.
I should have never trusted you. Alright, now let me get up out of here and figure out which spear to choose. Oh, thank you, Marveler. I am not lonely, but you are always welcome to come and keep me company. Nobody really talking to me. Amazing is trolling me. As per
You
his
lost your
usual.
hand.
I must find the holy...
That man lost one of his girlfriends. You know damn well he be bleeding out.
She cauterized the wound. My mommy cauterized the wound for me. Alright, now I gotta go and...
That should have been game over for me. I'm like, man, fuck
right?
this.
Life is over.
I lost a hand. I quit. Found a disability.
Now, I forget where she said that she saw the fucking picture of Logimus. I think it was inside of his study.
You gotta play that game with notepad sitting next to you.
Man.
That's like Sherlock Holmes.
Alright, so I'm looking for paintings of Christ getting stabbed in... Is this it? Oh, nope. Okay, so I can't go in there. It's got to be in his study. Which means that I gotta go upstairs.
YouTube, I'll watch you.
Let me make sure. Oh. That's not it. Last Supper. Somebody. No.
Allegory regarding the decoration of the rights of men. That's the least you... Liberty or Death by Regnault. Ah, painting by Ingres. Molière dining with Louis XIV. The King's Posture, Christ Crucified by Velázquez. Look, someone's left a note there. Reserved for the Duke of Alcudia. Ah, François Ier, receiving the Holy Family of the fall of Phaeton. Another painting.
Wait, is it in his fucking study?
Poor Phaeton, struck by lightning for borrowing his father's chariot and losing control of it. Moral, don't steal Dad's chariot.
Alright. In the library. Looking for a painting of Christ's crucifixion being stabbed in the chest or in the side under his ribs with a spear. By Longitus, Istidi. Alright. I've heard him. Oh, here's Piaggi.
Your Eminence, would you have a moment to spare?
Not now, Louis. Please, leave me alone.
I beg your pardon?
I want to be alone.
Very well. I'm only searching for information about the lance of Longinus, the soldier. If you could...
You're not listening to me. You are playing with fire.
I see what you mean.
Louis, don't push it. Leave while you still can.
Your Eminence, are you all right? Your Eminence, are you with me? Can you turn around, please?
What do you want to know about the Holy Lance, Louis?
Your Eminence, turn around.
This is the weapon used by a Roman centurion on the very day Christ was nailed to the cross.
Look at me.
Longinus thrust his lance in the right side of Jesus.
In the right side,
Please.
yes.
As you wish.
His nose is bleeding.
So you are looking for the Holy Lance of Longinus, are you?
Exactly.
Frank and direct. I like that. Thank you for not trying to be sly. You are looking for the lance. You should know, you are not the only one. Lord Mortimer has spent a good part of his life and his fortune trying to find it. Never will he let you have it. But tell me, before going any further, have you spoken to anyone else about this?
No, you are the first I've spoken to about it, Your Eminence.
Come now, Louis. Are you quite sure of that?
Yes, my mother knows about it.
Of course, Sarah. Who else?
No one else.
What are you going to use the lance for, exactly?
If I told you why I needed this lance, you would never believe it.
Trust me, you can tell me anything.
It's our only chance to vanquish the demons.
Oh, my dear God, Louis. You sound just like Sarah. Do you realize you are following the same path, step by step? Sarah also started by imagining
No,
things.
motherfucker.
She, too, spoke of demons, I am told. She could no longer speak to anyone, and saw a hidden monster in every guest, lurking in the shadows, ready to devour her. You must let us help
Who's us?
you. Louis, I thank you for your sincerity. I shall answer you about Longinus. You deserve to be told. His spear-headed lance did indeed pierce the side of the Messiah. His blood gushed out, covering the head of the
Blood on the
lance.
head.
It was covered in the blood of Christ.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Eminence.
You are welcome. Be careful, Louis. You are on a perilous path. Don't follow Sarah's demons, my boy. Don't delve too deeply into her delusions, or you won't be able to come back. The demons that she is frantically trying to drive away are in her own mind. Take good care of yourself. God keep you.
Well, thank you for not giving me any real information. Appreciate that. I would have guessed that it was covered in blood. Possible information sources. Shape of a boar spear. There's only one shape. There's only one. But let me go make sure. Blood covered, shape of a boar.
Fall of the Damned by Rubens. The man who cannot achieve the salvation of God the Father, blind Oedipus, blinded himself. What a tragic destiny. Saturn devouring his son. Good God. Crucifixion of St. Peter. He was crucified upside down, out of humility. Surprising for an entrance hall.
Mysterious note. Okay, I got all four of those. That means that now Note de Richet. Specialists in esotericism.
Good evening, Mr. President.
Good evening.
I'm back on the trail of my mother again. I don't have time to explain, but would you know anything about the Holy Lance?
That's good news. But be careful, Louis. You might end up getting noticed.
Do you know anything or not?
No, I regret I
Von
don't.
Wolmer.
But why not ask von Wallner? Theology is his field, after all.
That's an idea. In that case, I'll try and find him.
You are keeping up the good work, I see. But I'm telling you, keep your guard up. Everyone is rather on edge right now.
You're right. Thanks for everything, Mr. President.
See you later.
A Chinese coin, recognizable by the hole in the middle. If I remember rightly, that's called a cash.
I gotta find the sphere. The spear. More royal jelly. I needed that.
Chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of water.
More royal jelly. Okay. Okay. I gotta go up to Von Wolmer's room. She said not to talk to Washington.
Pardon me, monsieur, but I have work to do.
All right, bruh. Volner. That's Peru's room, and now it's open.
The Massacre of the Innocents by Rubens. A bit gloomy. Nice decor for a revolutionary tribunal judge's room. Another painting on the Massacre of the Innocents? The Massacre of the Innocents, but by Van Harlem. I think that Mortimer likes to play mind games with his guests. Dear friend, please come and join us. We must.
So Jacques is probably fucking dead because he is not even here anymore. Dead in the house and he in the house dead.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Is Volner?
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
No.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
That's me?
Huh, that's me.
Cardinal Piaggi. Wow. George Washington's room. A room without a name. Volner. Volner. Okay, so we know it's a boar head spear with the head covered all in blood. If I'm not mistaken, there's only one boar head, but I could be.
It seems like he isn't here. The alchemist is a young man. The signs of obscurantism. Look, a blotter. And apparently it's been used recently. I wonder what Volner was going to write. It's smudged. It's not all legible. I can make out the signature though and leave as if planned It's illegible. Let's see if I can find a solution in Volner's things here. Given his interest in alchemy, I wouldn't be surprised if I found something that revealed what's written somewhere in his room. What a mess. Looks like Volner was interrupted. Looks a lot like straw, and he's drawn something in a hurry on this sheet. I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before. Yes, it's definitely a drawing of the Lock of Al-Azif. Volner must have kept a copy. Straw on his desk, as if to protect something fragile. Yes, someone must have packed something away here. Table of alchemical symbols. Someone circled the zinc symbol. So, let's see what Volner has in his bookcase. Ah, damn it. Most of these works are in German. I don't understand a thing. Well, except for this one. It looks like Latin. Longini militis fabulum. Longini? Ah, what have we here? It looks like a kind of biography on Longinus the Centurion. Truly, Volner has done everything he can to get information about that lance. I'd better keep this one, though.
Did he say?
Damn, that's all I need. Maybe he knows something about the lance.
What happened? You've lost. Oh, how horrible. Your hand.
It's an accident. To tell you the truth,
Accident? Are you joking? You have lost your hand, Louis. We've got to do something.
It's been done. I've been given treatment, rest assured. I admit that I didn't truly realize the consequences of my recklessness. So just stay calm.
Yes, of course. But Louis, it's your hand.
Yeah, that's what I said.
please, look, there's nothing I can do about it. I know, I made a mistake, but it's too late.
We just real
It was an
cavalier
accident.
about losing in a
I
hand.
only wanted to inspect the place to find my mother, and, well, I fell into a trap. The result is appalling, I grant you that, but at least I can guarantee that we're all perfectly safe here on this island.
And you joke about it? Am I dreaming?
No, sir, but let's be realistic. So many world leaders brought together in one place, and there are no safeguards? The error indeed stems from my recklessness. I went looking here and there in search of my mother, and I had an accident. It's my own fault.
Fine. We will drop this incident. Why are you here? What are you doing in my room?
Well, sir, I see you have some captivating books, and you seem to be rather interested in the famous Longinus.
No, it's... what's it to do with you?
I overheard you speaking with Piaggi. What are you two up to exactly?
No, fine.
Okay, so I'm not the only one.
We are looking for the Holy Lance. That imbecile has given Mortimer all the ones kept in the private collection of the Holy See. But it's not what you think. Hang on a minute. You're the one looking for the lance.
No,
Don't take me for a fool. You are looking for the Holy Lances.
What's the matter? You seem completely panicked at the idea I might be interested in this relic.
No, that's not true.
What are you so afraid of?
I'm not afraid.
You know Mortimer's got it.
Marvela!
I'm worried that I'd give it back to him.
What are you?
Why are you so terrified of me being able to find it?
You have no idea what it is you're looking for. What are you playing at, Richet? Mortimer's the one who has that cursed lance.
How long have you been looking for it?
I see. You want it, and so you plan
Welcome
to
back,
steal
Marvela.
it from Mortimer.
For a long time. Isn't that right?
Why, you little swine! You're planning to give it to Sir Gregory. You're looking to double-cross me and Piaggi too.
What on earth is he talking about? All right, calm down. I don't give a damn about getting you and Sir Gregory's bad books. Look at yourself, goddammit, you're ridiculous.
Shut it! Don't think you're going to fool me so easily. If you're not looking for the lance for Sir Gregory, then why do you want it?
Mr. Von Wollner, would you be so kind as to calm yourself down, please? All I'm trying to do is make amends for His Eminence's errors. Sir Gregory should surround himself with better people, if you want my opinion, but Piaggi is a friend of my mother's.
What? You want to help Piaggi?
I just told you that's what my mother would do if she was here. I heard you in the corridor, and he seemed to be in serious trouble because of the lances. I'm only trying to help him.
All right, Louis. I thought you were trying to manipulate me. But please, excuse me. I got a little bit carried away. But you can't get ahead by staying in the shadows on a case like this. There are already several of us searching for the Lance of Longinus. And it would be smarter to pool our information.
Unfortunately, I've barely made any progress. I'm still trying to find out what
Original
the
Lance
Lance
looks like.
really looked like.
Let me reassure you, we've all been
You got
there,
nowhere to go?
given the number of copies there are in existence. It also took us quite some time to discover its true shape. Many believe the central part of the head of the lance to be covered in gold.
Alloy of...
In truth, its center is made of an alloy of copper and iron.
That does make sense. In those times, a centurion wouldn't have any chance of possessing a lance made of gold.
That is the perversion of Christian idolatry. A copper lance could not have been noble enough to pierce the side of Christ.
Anyway, thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Louis. Keep me posted as to your research. We're bound to end up recovering it.
I'm counting on it. See you later.
Okay, so... Boar's head covered in blood, alloy of copper.
I managed to get the biography of Longinus the Centurion. Let's see what it can teach me. An interesting passage here tells me that the lance is engraved with the symbol of the first Christians, the fish.
Engraved with fish. Okay. So now, let's go. I got this. And hopefully when I say I got this better than I thought I had it last time. You know, when my hand got cut off. All right, let's go. Alright, so, you miss Queen General? As do I. She said that she would get a remote today. So she might stream later. Alright, so I've got the information I need. It is blood covered. Piaggi said head of a boar head spear, copper and iron engraved with a fish. You doubt it? You don't think she's gonna stream today? Examine.
Well, here we can see this lance has a leaf shape, is gold rimmed,
Nope.
and a fish is engraved on the
It's
tip.
gold rim, so that's not it.
We can see that this lance has a leaf shape, and, well, it's in
Nope.
gold. I can see that a crucifix is engraved on the tip, just barely visible. Let's Let's take a look at this lance here. It has a very special leaf shape. It is copper rimmed, and I can see a fish symbol engraved on the tip.
It's leaf shaped though.
I can see that this lance has the shape of a boar spear. The blade is partially coated in copper, and I can just make out the symbol of the Eye of Ra engraved on the tip. I can see this lance has a spear shape, it is copper rimmed, and it has been engraved with the symbol of the Christian fish on the tip.
Copper and iron alloy.
I can see this lance has a spear shape, it is copper rimmed, and it has been engraved with the symbol of the Christian fish on the tip.
This is not it.
This lance has a leaf shape, it is copper rimmed. The symbol of the Christian fish is engraved on the tip.
I'm looking for boar's head.
I can see that this lance has a so-called leaf shape. It is clearly made of iron, and I can make out a sun engraved on the tip.
Queen! No, that's fine. Queen. Raven.
This lance has got a blade in the shape of a spear. Its blade is in iron or steel, I think. I can make out a rising
That's
sun
not it.
engraved on the
You hopping
tip.
on gears? That's not it. That's not it. Make sure that's not it.
We can see that this lance has a leaf
No.
shape, and well, it's in gold. I can see that
I am not
crucifix
new.
is engraved on the tip, just barely visible.
I am fully clothed, woman.
Let's take a look at this lance.
This is
here.
not it.
It has a very special leaf shape.
I'm looking for a
It is copper
boar's
rimmed,
head.
and I can see a fish symbol engraved on the tip.
Marveler has just been letting me know how bored he is watching my stream. Now this,
can see that this lance has the shape of a boar spear. The blade is partially coated in copper, and I can just make out the symbol of the Eye of Ra engraved on the tip.
Also boar's head?
I can see this lance has a
That's
spear
not
shape, it is copper rimmed, and it has been engraved with the symbol of the Christian
okay,
fish on the
so
tip.
that is spear shaped, but I'm looking for boar's head. That's not it. Okay, is this where I started from? He did miss you. Finally got you a new controller. Hell yeah. I was feeling neglected, abandoned, and everything. Did I say Raven? Is this it? That is not it. It's a fucking leaf shape. Alright, I looked at these. Raven did abandon me too. I'm just all around abandoned. Nobody knows the troubles I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrows. That's a leaf shape as well. Alright, so I just came from there.
We can see that this lance has a particular spear shape. It is coated in gold. You can distinguish the symbol of the fish engraved on the tip, barely noticeable.
So it's not that either.
This lance has got a blade in the shape of a spear. Its blade is in iron or steel, I think. I can make out a rising sun engraved on the tip. Shut up, Marbler. My trouble is that there is a particular sphere that I'm looking for. What? That's a leaf shape. It's covered in blood. I can see that this spear has a so-called leaf shape. It is copper rimmed. I can see the tip
That's
is
also not
engraved
it.
with the symbol of the Eye of Ra.
Why would... Let me consult my notes. I must find the Holy Lance. According to Wolner's information, the lance is copper rimmed, shape of a boar head, engraved with a fish. Outlast. That game was too scary for me. Like, I tried playing it. Oh, did I just see something?
I can see that this lance has a so-called leaf
Nope.
shape. It is made entirely of iron. I can see that the tip is engraved with the symbol of the sun.
Alright, let's... starting from where we started from. I just went there. Let me stick to the left. Leaf shaped.
This one has no name. I wonder who it was for. This sarcophagus is engraved with the name of Clemens III. Good God! The one whose cross allowed me to enter.
Use your other hand yet?
First of all,
I'm just trying to figure out where we at. We'll start taking ears next and shit. We'll see where we
I
at.
am
Use your other
looking
hand.
for the spear. I finally have all the fucking directions on how to fucking recognize it when I see it. I just gotta fucking...
Flavius Aetius.
Is this a warhead spear?
This lance has got a blade in the
Nope.
shape of a spear. Its blade is in iron or steel, I think. I can make out a rising sun engraved on the tip.
Nope.
We can see that this lance has a particular spear shape. It is coated in gold.
Nope.
You can distinguish the symbol of the fish engraved on the tip, barely noticeable.
It's copper rimmed. Boar spear, copper rimmed, engraved with a fish. And I know I've already found it. I just don't remember where it was when I found it. But I will have it again shortly. This is Mortimer's.
The sarcophagus of Lord Mortimer.
Some scory shit. Leave. That is a leaf shape. That's a leaf shape.
I can see this lance has a spear
Nope.
shape. is copper rimmed, and it has been engraved with the symbol of the Christian fish on the tip.
This, if it wasn't board shaped, I'd say that was it. But I believe it's on the ground.
I can see that this lance has the shape of a boar
Yes.
spear. The blade is partially coated in copper, and I can
But
just
the
make
Eye
out
of Ra
the
is
symbol
wrong.
of the Eye of Ra engraved on the tip.
Okay, so no. Make sure that I... Nope. 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 Nope.
I can see that this lance has the characteristic shape of a spear. It is made of iron, and its tip is engraved with a cross.
No. I love games like this, Marvel. If I'm being completely honest, I know that wherever it is, it's on the ground.
Just jump off.
You can't. Motherfucker. What I don't understand is I never found the painting either. And then this damn music. That's the beginning.
Damn. We'll find it.
Yeah, but I just hope that it's not like this is my thing.
And if you don't, just
Is
on
that
Google.
did somebody lie? You know, if you was on Google, you could help me out. You're so stingy.
Nah.
If you so stingy, you could tell me.
We want the
Is this
natural
it?
playthrough
I think
right
this
here.
is it. Is this the boar head?
This lance has got a blade in the shape of a spear. Its blade is an iron or steel, I think. I can make out a rising
No,
sun
that's
engraved
not
on
it.
the tip.
Right, Queen? Marvel are a hater in the first degree. Am I? You know what I think? Is this it? This is not it.
We can see that this lance has a particular spear shape that is coated in gold.
That's
We
not it.
distinguish the symbol of the fish engraved on the tip, barely noticeable.
I'm missing something.
You should get it to War Vision.
Highlight the shit on the ground.
Facts.
Where? That's not it. And that's not it. Is that the one with the Eye of Ra on it? Yes. That's not it. That's not it. Motherfucker, where is it? Amazing, don't you want to Google it for me, please?
All right, what you looking for?
I'm looking for the spear. Which one is the right spear? Where is it? I know exactly what it's supposed. It's boar head. It's copper rimmed. It's got a fish on it, and it's coated in blood. But where is it?
So what's the mission called?
Search for more clues. Go pick up one spear. Because if they're lying to me and it's actually fucking fish, like leaf shaped, then that makes the difference. But
what you doing? The Lance of Longinus?
Yeah, Longinus, yeah. Because some of them say a particular spear shape, but that doesn't mean that it's a boar shape. These are all leaf shaped. Now I could go look for more clues, but I'm lazy.
The Bible must mean the lance which finally took the life of Christ. The Bible must mean the lance which finally took the life of Christ. 4 Gospels each give an account of the death of Christ. Let's see what they can tell me about the lance. There's nothing about the lance in this account of the crucifixion. There's no mention of the lance in what Luke says about the death of Christ. This apostle does not mention the lance in his description of the death of Christ. Ah, there. When they came to Jesus and saw that he was dead already, they broke not his legs, but one of the soldiers with a shimmering lance pierced his side, and forthwith there came out blood and water. And he that saw it bore witness, and his record is true, and he knoweth that he saith true, that ye might believe. A shimmering lance? What is this telling me? The name of the Roman soldier who killed Christ never appears in the biblical canon. Yet, it is said he was a centurion who was called Longinus.
No, it's like in front, it's a pedestal, and in the background it's like Roman ruins.
They're all Roman. That's all.
No, if you walk through again, I'll show you.
Okay, I'm walking through. You see that? There's Roman ruins.
Okay, I don't see that yet. It's delayed. Keep walking. Go like to your, yeah. Go counterclockwise. Go to your right and go around. Go up. Go up.
You said it's on a pedestal.
Yeah, I know it when I see it because it's gonna be to your right.
Does it tell you that it's boar shaped?
Let me see. Is it board shape?
Is there a cross behind the pedestal? No.
No, it's like a it's like a half crescent. Not that one. It's like a half circle. Then you see the pedestal in between it.
This motherfucker?
No, not that one. Not that one. Right, that one right there, right between the fire belly. Hold on. Look again, make sure. I don't want your hand cut off.
Let's examine this.
I can see this lance has
Look up.
a spear shape. It is copper.
This is
rimmed.
exactly right,
It's been
except for it
engraved
doesn't
with
say
the
it's
symbol
boar
of the Christian
shaped.
fish on the tip.
Examine it.
Yeah, I did, but it doesn't say boar shape. Everything else is perfect.
It didn't say board
No.
shape?
But everything else about it is perfect.
Let me see. Hold on. You looked up. Hold on. Let me see.
I can see this lance has a spear shape. It is copper rimmed, and it has been engraved with the
candles,
symbol of the
everything.
Christian fish on the tip.
Yeah, that's it.
I must be sure of my choice. I cannot get it wrong. Am I absolutely sure this is the one to take?
Yeah, I'm gonna choose this lance because Amazing wouldn't steer me wrong.
What's up, young? Invite me to a party when you want to play, young. Come hang with my streamers right
Okay.
now. Yeah, choose that lance. Get your hand cut off.
Shut your ass up. If I get my hand cut off, I'm gonna get your IP address.
If you get that hand cut
I'm
off, it's gonna be the best stream ever. This motherfucker, 2 stubs.
I wouldn't even know what to do.
I can't pick up. I can't pick up any more views. I guess not.
You're like, well, the game is over, I guess.
The game is over.
Mom, lead me by the elbow. I don't know what the fuck to do.
You'd be like, uninstall. For real.
All right, so I got it.
I can find a survival game.
Do you play The Forest?
I was thinking about getting it. Either that or I was going to get Tarkov. Yeah, I guess Tarkov.
I don't have nothing against Tarkov specifically.
I know it's a first-person shooter. I know.
That is it.
Chat. Who thinks she's gonna get her hands cut off?
I'm not finna get my hands cut off. All right, I got 4 points.
All right, no more Google help. I want to see hands.
I only have one.
I want to see. I want to see content. I want to see content. I want to see what happens when you
science or conviction. I'll do conviction, and then I'll do etiquette, and then validate.
I'm still being stream.
I'm already pressed
Yo,
for
young,
time as it is. Mother's waiting for me on the wharf.
All right, now I can read.
Are you here, young?
This and this.
Long ass.
Now I gotta go meet my mother on the wharf.
But the forest is not. Is it? I would say call Cthulhu.
That was an interesting game.
Interesting.
It was a very interesting game.
That's like the name of it. Fuck that. Funny.
Let me get up out of here. Oh, this is not the way.
A farce only $10. How bad is it? Yo.
No comment.
Damn, a lot of people like this.
A lot of people like what?
A farce.
What is that? Collector's coins.
Controller support. Yeah, now the hedges.
Yeah, it's a hedge maze, and every time I come in this bitch, I get lost.
I never understood people get lost in hedge mazes. Just cut that bitch down. Go
Yeah,
through.
climb over it, except for they don't allow you to.
Just cut a hole through it,
sticking your
motherfucker.
nose
Keep going.
everywhere again.
Keep going
I'm gonna beat
straight.
his ass.
What's the matter with him? Excuse me, monsieur. I don't follow you.
I haven't come all this way just to fail so close to the goal.
Why? What are you talking about?
I am talking about what you are doing. This conference is going to boost
They
my
can't do a
career.
hook like
There
that.
is no question of me letting you ruin everything. I just surprised Piaget and Volner talking. You are about to rob Mortimer. Give
Please
me
tell
what
me
you
it's
took from
guns
him
again.
immediately.
Let's keep calm, please. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll have to cut this short, quick.
Sock his bitch ass. I can't.
What the fuck? You just hit
Yeah, I
that?
just hit his bitch ass.
You got one hand. All you had to do was block. What's wrong with him?
He know what's up. He didn't want this work. What?
All he had to do was block.
He did not want this work. I'm finna hit somebody else too, as soon as I can. Soon as I can. I can't go this way. Oh, maybe I can go out and then the other way around. Which means I'm probably finna run into somebody else.
I better get over to the wharf. No point in risking another confrontation.
How do I get out this fucking room then? Oh, I just came, huh? Craziness. After this episode, I'm gonna head over to Gears.
Don't lose your hands over there.
Shut up! So terrible. First of all, I only lost my hand because of you.
No, you lost it because you didn't want to Google. I'm like, oh, chat, hold on. Phone right next to you.
My phone is at least 5 feet away from me. There was no way I
I've
could
done
have.
that shit. I've done that shit. I'm like, yo, I'm not going to be sitting there looking for this shit. Hold on.
Right?
Show them the phone and everything. But like,
No, usually I have my phone next to me so I can cheat at will. But, not this time.
been hearing a whole tutorial voice in the background. Of the channel. What the fuck is that? Don't worry about it.
Watching a whole video.
The phone just fucked up. YouTube video.
Facts.
I think that's why I'm playing these kind of games, man. 'Cause I'm getting lost. Like, fuck, man, dang, I stuck on that Chinese game on that puzzle. I was fucking about to Google it, but the game was too fresh, so it wasn't.
Yeah, I remember. You remember that time when you died in that Chinese game, and then the only way you was able to live was when you let your little sister fight for you? Remember?
Fuck yeah, I had my little sister and my woman fight my battles like a real man.
Why is this motherfucker blocking the front door?
I heard about that ass when you put on board out there.
As luck would have it. Come,
You gotta keep my ass.
I would like to have a word with you.
I don't got time to talk to you, bruh.
He'll hit you with a twisted T.
Please go.
Excuse me, monsieur. Lord Mortimer is asking for you.
Damn.
Come closer.
Nah,
please.
you a demon.
It's time we had a little chat. I wanted you.
Oh, no, your hand. Damn it, no.
So that's it. She's prepared to use you.
What do you mean?
It wasn't enough for her to lose her hand. She had to make you lose yours too. I cannot permit this to continue. Louis, it's time you found out the truth. I've been observing you since you arrived. I see you running all over the grounds in search of Sarah. I would like to prevent her from leading you even further down the wrong road.
And what road is that, sir?
The wrong road?
Louis, Sarah has made her own choices of her own free will, and I would like for you to have the same chance. You see, Sarah and I have known each other for a very long time, Louis. I am aware of her theory about me, about Gregory, about the demons. She's right. Look at me. I have inhabited this body since 1191. For the last 602 years, I have been this dear William Mortimer.
Lucifer, the fallen archangel, left heaven accompanied by 133,306,668 angels. Is it true that there are that many of you?
No, I assure you, Louis. Forget your Bible class. It's ridiculous. We are not angels. We don't have wings.
Neither do
There's
angels.
certainly nowhere near 1,000,000 of us. And for that matter, no sacred human text represents us correctly. There are several families, and the family to which I belong has 8 siblings, including Gregory and...
So he admitted to being a demon.
Gregory is your brother?
Yes, what can I say? You can't choose your family. But it is very difficult to know exactly how many of us there are because a large number of our kind remain hidden or never reveal themselves even to us.
And you truly have the power to manipulate the thoughts of men.
That's right. Every demon has the capacity to infiltrate the minds of men and to read and steer their thoughts.
And what do you do with this power?
We help them, of course.
Of course you do. And you expect me to believe that, I suppose.
Louis, demon is just a word. It all depends on what exists beneath the surface. I understand that this isn't easy. The culture of men is centered on the fact that demons are responsible for all the evils on Earth.
But if it's the same in every single culture, then maybe there might be something to it. Don't you think?
Certainly there is something to it. Control. Man has spent his existence wishing to believe in the supernatural and imposing his belief on others. What could be more convenient for manipulating the masses? A perfect, inaccessible being and a plethora of demons in every one. The perfect idea to relieve men of all responsibility while still finding them guilty.
Can you tell me more about your capacities, your supernatural powers?
Supernatural? From my point of view, they are perfectly natural. Well, Louis, just because the monkey does not fly doesn't mean that we should consider the bird a supernatural creature. We are all part of a grand design. We are simply made like this. By developing our art, we are able to read thoughts as well as write in the minds of men. It is possible for us to make them bow to our desire, but it doesn't work without leaving...
Like Elizabeth.
...scars.
You're the devil incarnate.
The devil? I'm not saying that all Judeo-Christian folklore hasn't served us, but the truth is, of course, something quite different. Please, don't look at us through the primitive prism of religion. I am not hiding any horns or goat's feet, Louis. I have no tail.
Hey, young, yeah?
Why do you bring up folklore? You mean that you've taken advantage of people's beliefs?
No, not exactly. I mean, that we in fact created
Get some shit
them
going.
from scratch.
Get some
It
shit
is amazing
going.
to see how mankind has such a strong need to believe in something superior to itself. It was very instructive for what was to come.
What are my other questions?
You ain't knocked that motherfucker
I
out.
can't. He's a
Why
demon.
do I tell you about the greatest secret ever revealed to
Demon?
man?
That's right.
I'm coming to that. Don't worry.
Why should I trust you?
You're learning
I'm
about
not asking you to, Louis. If you are still in doubt about the demons, I can assure you that won't
Good
last long.
night. Thank you, Quest. I love having you here.
Yeah, 'cause I'm
What
about
does
to
my
go out the
mother
party.
got
I'm
to
still
do with
being
all this?
strange.
All right.
She embarked
About to
on a
be here.
Yeah.
crusade many years
Oh,
ago
hell yeah, Tom
to
Schultz.
kill all the demons.
Time to
That must have upset
Yeah,
you.
volume
I
all the way
imagine
up.
you retaliated.
No, I'm afraid she never forgave me.
Forgave what?
We met when she was still just a young woman. I appeared to her in a different form because I didn't want to reveal the identity of Lord Mortimer at that time. She was looking for someone interested in the occult to decipher an ancient book. We spent many years together until I revealed my true nature to her.
What happened next?
She felt betrayed and manipulated, tricked. We had an argument. She rejected me, and then she simply
Was y'all in
disappeared.
love?
Just after that, she joined the Order and began to relentlessly hunt us down.
What are the demons' projects for humanity?
Our aim has long since been to protect humanity from itself. On the other hand, although we give them the impulse to succeed, we don't all agree as to the path they take to achieve it.
How would you qualify your species scientifically?
Good question. What is your area of expertise?
My lord, to tell you the truth, I don't see myself as
I'm
a
not a
scientist.
scientist.
Well, consider us as a simple species still unknown to most of men. Thus we are born. We have the capacity to change bodies, that is all.
You've been Mortimer for 600 years? How long have the demons been among mankind?
Oh, I don't think I'd be lying if I said that we have always been here.
If I follow you, you must have witnessed some of the greatest moments in history.
You could certainly say that, yes.
You seem to be fascinated by Christ.
Of course not.
You weren't him, were you?
Oh, no, not at all. He was my father, though. Strange as it seems.
I beg your pardon? Am I dreaming? Ugh, please tell me I'm dreaming.
We should have the chance to talk about all that again later, but yes, he was my father. All the mythology surrounding Jesus of Nazareth really stems from my father's prideful need to show himself among men.
Let me get up out of here.
Continue.
Louis, it's time you opened your eyes. Come, you'll soon see.
After you.
I gotta go to my mom.
Did what happened to Elizabeth Adams have anything to do with you?
Unfortunately, the poor girl became an issue between us, in spite of herself. A family of demons is still a family, and as in all families, there are disputes. Elizabeth's family, the Adams, has always been under the patriarchal control of my father. As he and myself are not really on very good terms, sending poor Elizabeth here was terribly rude of him, really.
You did accept, though.
No, I would say rather I was presented with a fait accompli by Gregory and went along with the intention of helping her. But this is my castle, and everyone is the master of their own home.
It was you who killed her.
The child was already condemned, Louis. My father would never have let her be. I had to pass inside her mind and, yes, make her take
9
her own
fucking
life.
stab wounds.
trapped between the unyielding control of my father and your mother's terrible treatments? I wouldn't wish a life like that on anyone. Would you?
So neither my mother nor Peru were ever guilty. You just gave me the runaround with that whole investigation.
Now, don't take it the wrong way. I was obliged to keep up appearances so that Gregory wouldn't suspect me. And it enabled me to size you up, Louis. I hope I've answered all your
All the ones that
Louis.
I care to ask.
Come, I've something to
I
share.
don't really want to know. I want to get up out of here.
There is one question that remains to be answered. Why me? Why tell me all of this?
Oh, haven't you guessed yet?
My lord, I don't know if I can answer in all honesty.
Please do, Louis. You can say anything to me, believe me.
You must admit, being surrounded by all these servants isn't doing much to relax me.
Oh, forget the servants. They're only here to ensure my safety.
Why? What are you afraid of?
Well, I wouldn't want you to get the wrong idea, Louis. But you have spent your entire life fighting the occult. You have just stolen the Holy Lance from me, and I do happen to be a demon. Do you not realize the power that relic has on a demon?
Well, that's true.
Sarah must have told you, didn't she? Surprises me that you've wasted all this time looking for the lance instead of fleeing.
You know I know, don't you?
Let's say I think you know enough to doubt that you could be persuaded to leave without a reason. Am I right?
The lance is supposed to kill demons, right?
And indeed it can. At least some of them. That's why I've chosen to protect myself. You never know. Just imagine if Sarah wanted to get rid of me through you. Because that's exactly what she wants to do. Isn't it, Louis?
Not that I know of, no.
Not with me, please. Sarah has dedicated her life to hunting us down. We both know her greatest wish is to see me dead. However, she hasn't told you everything, Louis. Look, we are of the gods, Louis. Always have been. You, as much as me, you are one of us, Louis. You too are a demon.
Are you serious?
You know it. Deep down inside, you know I am telling you the truth. Where do you think that natural, charismatic presence comes from?
Come on now.
Your talent must already have manifested itself somehow. Have you ever had any visions?
No. Stop it. It's absurd.
Have you never found yourself suddenly inside someone else's body without knowing why?
No.
Whilst asleep, maybe? That's how it often happens the first time. Your spirit wanders unconsciously.
My mother can't have lied to me about that.
It's true. Your real mother would never have lied to you.
What do you mean?
Louis, I would rather you found this out from her own lips, but it's important that you know. Sarah is not your
This
liar.
is some bullshit.
What? I'm sorry you had to find out this way, Louis. But you must know the truth before you commit an irreparable act.
No, it's not possible.
You are my son.
Liar! Well. So now you're his bastard. You really took me for a fool. Don't make a move, you clowns.
Everybody keep calm.
Don't say a word or I'll shoot your kid. Not so clever now, are we? At last I found a way to put the pressure on you, Mortimer.
Look, just calm down, monsieur.
You stopped me from ending it all. Because of you, I've had to pay for it. You don't know what it's like. He's in your head. He's in your soul. I never want to feel that again.
Jack, I did not betray you.
You're just like him.
Monsieur, you don't know the whole story. You ought to let me help you.
One more move and I'll shoot you down, you bastard.
Jack, you'll end up hurting yourself if you continue like this.
There's no one to save here anyway. So, what are you gonna do now? You've just found out your true nature. What difference does it make?
Jack, I can assure you that what Lord Mortimer just told me makes no difference.
That's what you think. But you're already in his hands. And you don't even know it, Louis.
No, Jacques, it's the contrary. Everything that's been happening here has been carefully planned by the Golden Order for months, and everything is going exactly as planned. Lower your weapon. It's all right. It's over. You'll make it through, and you're going to get your life back.
You're just like him. You are already. You can't see it, or you don't want to see it, but it's already too late. In fact, I haven't got any choice.
You always have a choice. You know very well what will happen to you if you shoot me. You're going to be held accountable, and you will lose everything, starting with your freedom and then your head.
I told you, I don't care.
Not about yourself, maybe, but what about your daughter? It wouldn't be the same for her, would it?
Shut up! Shut up!
She will be alone, in a world that you know is hostile. What will become of her?
That's true, but...
Don't abandon her. Not a second time. It's your last chance, my friend. It's over. Come now.
You know what I told you. Evil and good depend on you, and not on your nature.
Yes, it's true, and the same holds true for all of us.
Monsieur Peru, I am willing to overlook this latest scene. You can thank my son for that. I think, however, that you are to take your leave for your good and ours, as well as that of your daughter.
Ooh, almost. My mom is probably gonna try to kill me.
Not too shaken up. You've experienced many significant events since your arrival.
You can say that again.
For now, I think you ought to find Sarah, my son.
Don't call me that.
You ought to talk things over with her.
So she's been lying to me all along?
Let her justify herself. What's done is done. Sarah must explain herself. You must clear the air. We'll have all the time we need to talk afterwards. But all in good time. Before you join her, I'd like to give you something. As a demon, I would like to introduce you to your first talent.
What do you mean?
Open your mind, my son. Relax. You hold immense power. It's already there inside you. Empty your mind of all thoughts. Just let me show you the way.
I should relax.
Open your mind. Hear my voice. Feel the vibrations and listen to what has been happening to you deep inside, but which you have been concealing. Trust yourself. It's all already in there.
I can hear something.
Now breathe.
It's a sound, very faint.
That's right. Concentrate on it. My voice is growing fainter, but I am here.
Whispers, words, mixed voices.
Focus on one of them. Don't be afraid.
I sense a stream. Some words are clear, but not all of them.
Let them enter into your mind.
I hear them. Now I can hear a clear voice.
Well done, Louis. Congratulations.
What was it?
You are now able to read people's minds.
Well.
What?
You heard me. From now on, whenever a human speaks to you, you will be able to read their current thoughts. So, if you need to know something in particular from someone, all you have to do is make them think about it.
But I'd be violating their minds, wouldn't I?
No, nothing of the sort. You won't really be penetrating their psyches. Let's just say you'll be picking up residual signals emitted by their thoughts. It isn't intrusive at all, rest assured. There are also a few rules you need to know that govern this talent when used between ourselves. You can read the thoughts of demons as well as of humans. But be careful. A demon more experienced than yourselves will know that you are spying and will often react quite violently. It's considered bad form to play around the psyche of another demon. It's a question of courtesy. But let's be clear. What is most considered bad form is getting caught. So I would advise against trying to read the thoughts of Gregory, for example.
Home?
Yes, the old grump is touchy and rather a stickler about the conventions. On that note, go and see Sarah, Louis. Otherwise, she might leave without you. We'll continue this discussion later if you want. Just join me in my study when you've finished.
Each use of mind reading costs 1 essence point. You can earn 1 back when confronted.
Let's see what Mortimer's thinking about.
He is thinking he might not have been clear enough. When I told you not to try to read into Gregory or her experienced demons, it also applied to me, of course.
You can hear me think?
Of course I can. I can sense you. For the moment, your mind shines like 1,000 lights because you haven't yet mastered the art of concealment from the psyches of others. So, I give you a weapon, and the first thing you do is try to shoot me with it? If my intentions were evil, you would already be at my mercy. So be very careful on whom you use the talent.
All right. Please excuse me.
And don't ever apologize, my son. You are far above that from now
I don't.
on.
A sky
Now go.
skyrocket's in sight.
If you want to know the truth about your birth, ask her about Paris, 1763, at 12.
This is the council. I just found out that my mom is not my mom. This dude is my dad. He's a demon. I'm a demon. I can read minds. Now I got powers and shit. And all of this is because my mom was trying to kill this dude. Which means that she stole me from him, like she stole.
It's not that I regret all these discussions, but I must hurry to the wharf.
I'm on episode 4. There are 5 episodes. I'm gonna get off of this after I finish this episode. Which I'm almost done. How you doing, Sky? How you doing, Skyrockets? I'm not gonna sing it. I'm not gonna sing it. I'm not gonna sing it. Afternoon delight. Whoop. Afternoon delight.
You shot her in cold blood.
What is at stake here far outweighs our personal interests. I should.
Personal interests. I'm
You
talking
killed your
about
own
my
sister,
sister's
bitch.
Life. She was my other half.
Calm down, Emily. Calm down.
Louis, don't come near me.
You in the
I
bed?
told you what would happen if I found her. I was so hoping it wouldn't end like this. I'm fed up with all these deaths.
Emily, put the weapon down.
She has to pay for all the harm she's done to me.
Well, to be fair, we've all made mistakes. And look at her, Emily. She's paid for hers.
I'm all alone now.
Duchess, I am sorry for what happened. I didn't have any choice.
Ah, you. Shut your mouth. You had the choice, all right. You use people according to your own desires, without any scruples.
Excuse me, Duchess, but we're in the same line of business.
Shut it!
And as for Emma, she knew only too
No,
well.
Emily. Look at me. Emily.
What did you say? No, I'm not like her, and never will be.
You're not like her. Neither you nor Emma are like Sarah. Ever since you got here, you've always tried to help me. I trust you, Emily. And Emma would never have betrayed me either.
No, she wasn't like that. She was loyal. But why did Sarah betray Emma? Why?
Your sister was supposed to hide something, and no one was supposed to have been able to find it.
And she would never have talked, even under torture. So why get rid of her?
Unfortunately, Emily, the creatures who live here employ methods that no one can resist.
I was going to get her out of there, for God's sake. So what are you talking
Popcorn.
about? Don't tell me Emma died because of that book. I have to know. Anything but that damn book.
Emily Mortimer's a demon, in the literal sense of the word.
What a...
Lord Mortimer has been around since the Third Crusade. He fiddles with his family records so he can keep maintaining his identity. I know it sounds crazy, but I swear on everything I hold dear, that's the truth.
What? But when
Louis, Do you realize what you are asking me to believe?
I know, but it's the truth, Emily.
How do you expect me to accept this? We are in the Golden Order precisely to fight against such beliefs.
Do you remember those deeds we found behind the chimney? They weren't fake. There's a reason why they're all signed by his same hand.
Demons.
In his study, he keeps the Mortimer family tree. They produced only boys, just one per generation since the Third Crusade, and they are all called William. He justifies his own existence, Emily.
Look, I'm going to believe you, but if you're taking me for a ride...
Unfortunately for us, it'd be impossible to even make up a story like that.
All right, I believe you. Thank him. You owe him your life.
Just smoke that. First, that's my mom. Well, not really. I just found out she's not really my mom.
I really thought my next breath would be my last.
Well, anything's possible.
This is no time to be joking. Just help me climb aboard this boat, and let's get off of this cursed island.
No, I'm not going anywhere, and neither are you, until you've told me everything.
For crying out loud, what are you talking about? No, not now, no. Make him not want to know.
Paris, 1763, number 12 on Rue des Martyrs.
No. I beg you, please trust me. He's manipulating you. We must leave.
Paris.
Can't you see he wants you? And he'll do anything to turn you against me.
Number 12 on Rue des Martyrs.
He had to pay for what he did to me. I panicked. There she was with the baby due. I thought it was the right time to touch it, but
touch it? By disemboweling her and stealing me from her?
The girl was already condemned to die. He never leaves any witnesses behind. She meant nothing to him. And I absolutely had to find a way of stopping him. I couldn't let him reproduce. I had to stop him propagating himself.
Had you lost your mind or what? How did you stop him by stealing a baby?
He was multiplying. I had to do something. It took me years to pick up his trail again, Louis. From the second I took you in, I couldn't bear to be apart from you. I looked after you, fed you, raised you, like a mother. I am your mother.
I know. You always took care of me.
I devoted my whole life to teaching you to distinguish between right and wrong, so you would have the choice. You are not like him.
But you never told me.
I wanted to. I very nearly told you everything, at least a dozen times.
You didn't, though, did you? Why?
I don't know, Louis.
You lacked the courage.
Yes, Louis. Yes, I was wrong. I should have told you earlier. I know. Forgive me, I beg you. Louis, yes. I made mistakes in the past, but now I'm ready to...
Do you consider me a mistake?
No, not you. You are what I am most proud of in my whole life. You are good. You fight to do right. You are not like him.
Still, he is my father. Why did you steal me?
You don't want to know, believe me.
For once in your life, be honest. Why all this mess? Why do you have it in for him so much? Why?
Because I'm his daughter. I know what he's doing. I see he has his eye on you. He's hovering around you, tempting you. He did it to me before you. And if you don't live up to his expectations, he will cast you away.
Is that what happened to you?
I wasn't good enough for him. So he rejected me.
What do you mean?
He tried to initiate me, but it would seem I am unable to develop his talent. I can't withdraw my mind from my body.
I get it. The reason why you abducted me is because he didn't love you, isn't it?
He doesn't love anyone, Louis. Don't be taken in.
You are my mother. Whatever you've done, I can't take that away from you. It doesn't excuse everything, but in time we will find a way of putting it all behind us.
Oh, thank you, Louis. Thank you. I will never lie to you again. Come on, let's go.
No, Mother. I'm not going back with you. I can't.
What do you mean? Louis, you can't stay here.
Don't worry about me. I have to stay. I still have a lot to learn. But you go.
Louis?
I'll see you in Paris. Don't worry. Here. This is yours.
Don't forget, Louis. You've got the lance. You can beat him. If you hit him with it, he won't be able to escape from his mortal envelope, and he will die with it.
It's a lot of stuff that happened today. I did not find out about Sarah de Richet's lie. And that is the end of tonight's stream, guys. I'm going to pick it back up tomorrow. I actually was supposed to have streamed this for only 2 hours at 8 o'clock so that I could get on Gears, but I'm going to go ahead and lay it down. I shall see you guys tomorrow if you are here.